Okay, we have a 2014 Range Rover Evoque, and the camshaft sensor came on, so the code that I got was P0016. I was also told that P0017 may come up. I am replacing the sensor, and hopefully that takes care of that code. So I don't have proper tools like the professionals do, but I'm doing what I can. A lot of people don't really know how to do stuff like this, and there's not really a video to show you how to change out the cam sensor specifically. It tells you everything else, but it won't tell you that. So I looked up a few more and still couldn't find anything. So I'm doing this video for YouTube and for those who would like to know where the cam sensor is. Now, even though I pulled up the layout of the, let me turn the camera around this way. Let's see if I can turn the camera around. Oh, I don't know how to turn the camera around. But even though I looked up the camshaft sensor, it did not tell me where it was located. It actually just gave me a full view of the engine. So what I had to do was take this engine cover off. It was on like that. And actually, even with the engine cover on, you can see it right there. So I took the cover off, and I actually was looking at everything underneath the hood because I did not know where anything was. I just purchased this vehicle not too long ago, and I'm new to it, and it's new to me. So we're getting to know each other. We're getting acquainted. So I looked at my sensor, and I eyeballed that little piece back there, and I said, that's it right there. So that's the cam, that's the old one, and I'll show you the new one in a second. Let me pause this video and I'll be right back. Now, this is the sensor that I purchased. It is not an OEM sensor, which is highly recommended. I do highly recommend that. I thought it was, but it's not. I'm not going to send it back. I am just going to try it and see if it works. If it doesn't work, then I'm going to try for the OEM. This is the brand Standard, and it says on the box, let me try to angle it right, when OE fails, trust Standard. So I'm going to trust Standard. Okay, and that is how it looks. So like I said, I kind of eyeballed everything around here to see what matches this part, to guess where the sensor was. This is the new one. That is the old one. I'm in the middle of taking it out, and I did find the socket wrench, or whatever you want to call it. I have small hands, so I know most of the mechanics will probably take all this stuff apart. Like, they'll probably take this apart and this apart right here. I got small little fingers. I could get in here and fit this piece on with no problem. This piece right here is actually 5/16 inch wrench, I guess you want to call it, and it fits perfectly. So I think in translation that is 8 centimeters, I want to say, or about 8, and it's working just fine for me. Like I said, it is very, very, very tight. So I'm going to take this off, and by the time I come back on, it'll be completely off. I'll pop it out, pop the new one in, and see how it works. Side note, the car is not giving me any problems. I do know sometimes it starts up okay, but when I accelerate, sometimes it'll go like, it'll do a hard acceleration even though I'm only going like 25 miles when I go from like a stop sign or a red light. I don't know the exact terms of that, but I'm not a real mechanic, by the way. I'm just a female that learned how to not keep getting gypped by a lot of mechanics. No offense to mechanics out there, but some people see that you're a female and they're like, oh, let's take advantage of her. Or they'll see what kind of car you're driving and I'll think automatically you have money and want to take advantage of you in that aspect as well, which I'm broke. Single mom, struggling to make ends meet. And I just learned how to do things myself by YouTubing. And I've been studying and studying, and when I couldn't find the videos that actually showed me where the part was located or showed me how to replace it, how to take it off, then that's it right there. How to take it off, and I think it's pretty loose now. I think I could just reach right there and get it. Let's see. Show me how to take things off or how to replace things, then I just will kind of go upon myself to, still can't reach it back there, it's not loose enough, so I'm gonna keep trying. So I could take it upon myself to do it on my own, and I'll probably save a good hundreds of dollars so far, just doing little small work on my own that somebody else is trying to pay me or charge me hundreds of dollars, possibly thousands, you know. So yep, this is getting really loose. Okay, I'll be back with the finished product, y'all. Once I come back, you guys will see this part off, and I'll be putting the new part on. Once again, that's the old one. I'm unscrewing that bolt right there, and then I'm going to disconnect the top of the wire right there, and then I'll unplug it and we could go about our merry little way. All right, so okay, this is the old connector. It was a struggle getting it out, I'm not even gonna lie, only because I had to reach all the way back there, and I'm short, I'm 5'2". It was a struggle. But it's out. So we're gonna see if this new one is going to work. Let's do a comparables, side-by-side comparables. The old versus the new. This is the old, that is the new. Let's put this baby in and see how it works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect this up with that, bolt it back in, and go from there. So I'll be right back. Can't hold the phone and record at the same time, so I'll show you guys the aftermath. All right, okay everybody, the new one is back on, nice and snugged in there. You gotta be patient if you're not going to take all this stuff off in a loose, because it's very, very tight to get back there to that bolt right there. So I had limited space to work with, plus I'm bumping all this other stuff, so you got to be careful. Also, I want to make a note that this is a turbo, so I was told that it may be another sensor somewhere. I haven't seen another one. This is the only one I've seen so far. If I'm missing it, please put it in the comments, let me know. But so far the old one is out. Let's show the old one again. It's right there. That's the old one. The new one is in. I'm going to put this back on. I'm sure the check engine light is going to be on probably for a minute. That's what I'm suspecting. I don't assume that it's going to pop off right away. It probably has to be reset. But as of right now, this works for me. I'm going to actually let you guys hear me start it up before my camera dies, and that way you guys will know. Okay, here we go. Like I said, I think the check engine light is still going to be up there until the code is reset. But as you can hear, car starts up fine. Everything running well. No knocking. No nothing. No idling. Sounds good. So I'm going to test it out. I will definitely keep you guys posted, give you guys an update. If that is not the right this is the not the right brand, then, you know, I will switch it out and get the OE brand. There it is. I can't focus for nothing. But, you know, professional quality. And I also put a link of where I ordered this part from. I'll send you guys a link on that as well. And the price I paid. I think it was like maybe 40 bucks or so. Not sure. 40, 50 bucks. Not sure. But I'm going to test drive the car for a little bit. Test it around the town and see how it goes. Like I said, it wasn't giving me any issues at first. Every now and then it was like idling really high. Like if I'm just trying to do like 20 or 30, I noticed that will go all the way up like that. So it's idling high. So I'm just going to test it around town, see if that new part is going to work. Once again, that was a camshaft sensor, camshaft engine sensor. The code that I kept getting when I did put the OB2 reader on the car was P0016. P0016. I was also told that it could be P0017, even though I never got that reading, but that's what I was told. So I'll probably try to clear this code later, reset everything, and see if it pops back on, you know, in a few days or so. Hopefully it doesn't, and hopefully that fixes the problem. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and share.